Hi guys, we're Meeples Abroad, and today we're going to be talking about Imhotep. So, Imhotep is a game for 2 to 4 players and it takes around 40 minutes. This is a good game for people aged 10 and up.
Okay, so in the game Imhotep, you take on the role of a master builder, building these ancient Egyptian artifacts.
At the start of the game, we flip a boat card, and that tells us which boats we will be using in this game.
Okay, so a 4, a 3, a 2 and a 1. Okay, so on a player's turn, they've got a few options. They can either take 2 of their stones from their supply onto their sled, or instead they might choose to place one of their stones from their sled onto one of the boats. So that's what I'm going to do with my go. And I could place it onto any of the positions onto any of the boats. So I'm going to put it in the first position of this boat right here.
Let's fast forward whilst all the players take their turns.
A player could also use their turn to sail a boat to one of the destinations. So black is going to choose to sail to this spot here. White decides they actually want to place another one down on the boat before black decides to sail down to the temple with this one. And then brown's going to sail down here, and white is going to sail down to this one. Note that you don't have to have any of your own stones on the ship in order to sail it.
Now that we have docked, we get to build and score. We can start the market phase over here. So as you can see in the market, there's only the black and white player. So the black player can go first. What will they choose? So they've chosen the statue. The white player can go next. And then black again. Right, so the remaining card is discarded. Next we move on to the pyramids.
Okay, so the pyramid, nice and simple. We place the first one right here.
We move on to the obelisks. There are no boats there, so that doesn't score in this round. The burial chamber's next. So as you can see, the arrows direct where you would be putting your old stones. And then finally the temple.
Look at how these are scored now. So first of all, the pyramid, we look down here and we see that in the first level, white has scored themselves 2 points. So we're going to the score tracker board and white will move forwards 2 points. Next, we moved down to the burial chamber. Now, the burial chamber scores at the end of the game, so we won't evaluate this right now, but to give you an idea of where this is heading to, it's all about how many of your stones are adjacent to each other at the end of the game. So if you had something that looked like this, you'll note that brown has 4 stones all touching each other, so at the end of the game, they'll get 10 points for this section, whereas black has a section of 2 and of 1, so they'll get themselves 3 points plus 1 point is 4 points. The temple does score at the end of each round, and this is based on how many of your stones are showing. So right now, brown would get 1 point, and white would get 1 point. But as we move through the game, maybe white will go here, white there, black here, and black might then end up on top of brown. We're going to keep adding to this. And it's all about what you see as an aerial view. So now, at this point in the game, black's scoring 2 points at the end of a round, white's scoring 2 points, and brown is scoring only 1 point.
Okay, so one thing we did mention was the cards that you picked up from the marketplace. They give you special abilities that you could take instead of your turn.
So the game is played over 6 rounds. At that point, we will add up the extra points which come from the burial chamber and from the obelisk, and then we tot up the scores and see who's won.
Once you've finished playing side A, you can even turn it over to side B, which gives you a slightly different variation of the same game, which increases the playability of Imhotep.
And that's Imhotep by Kosmos, one of our all-time favourite games. We hope you enjoy it.
Bye!